Hello and welcome to Telegraph Studio and Business Reporters Supporting SMEs campaign hosted by the Telegraph Online. I'm Alistair Greener. In recent months, it seems like energy has been dominating the national and world news agenda. The public discourse about our energy consumption is intensifying. But most often, this debate is confined to the area of environment protection and household costs. We hear less about the business implications of the energy agenda, which energy resources are available, the pricing of our consumption, even the impact energy choice can have on the individual organisations and brands. So, how should UK enterprises approach the energy agenda? What are energy companies doing to help inspire energy change? And what are the business benefits of becoming sustainable? We've invited Jonathan Keeney, Drax Retail CEO, to discuss how all UK organisations should benefit from discussing energy solutions. Good morning.
Morning.
When it comes to sustainability, what are the main issues facing organisations in the UK today? And, after all this, how important is it to be sustainable?
I think the really important thing is that by being more sustainable, you can actually save money. And I think that's really critical to businesses. The energy sector itself, let's be honest, has been quite confusing for businesses in the UK. And there's a certain sort of opaqueness, a bit confusing, jargon being used. And I think what we're trying to bring to that market is a real level of simplicity for people to become more sustainable and actually give them the ability to save money. Because actually there's two parts to sustainability. First is the real sustainable, choosing the right type of energy, so renewable energy, which we offer. But actually the second area is a real practical use of energy, as in using less energy will help you not only save on your bills, but also using less energy is more sustainable.
Which all makes perfect sense. The only challenge is, of course, as you said yourself, the environment is incredibly complex. It's very difficult to work your way through all of that jargonese that you were talking about. So whose responsibility is it to educate these organisations? I mean, surely it's not their responsibility to try and out, is it?
I think that's a very valid point, and I really see this as an energy retailer's problem to solve. It is down to us to become more transparent, really clear and honest about the way that we approach conversations with customers. And it's something that we're quite proud of within Opus Energy and Haven Power, because that's really at the heritage of our business. We want to be very transparent, very clear, cut through a lot of the complexity and just give people a simple choice and a way towards becoming more sustainable.
Which is a great desire to have. But let's say I'm a cynical CEO of an SME, a small organisation of some sort. Convince me that actually I do need to be sustainable and I'm not just looking at the bottom line.
We took it upon ourselves really before we started to talk about sustainability with our businesses around really going and listening to our customers. So we researched with our customers, both our own customers and perhaps some prospect customers, about how interested are you in renewable. And what was really encouraging was that over 3/4, so it was 78%, actually said we want our energy retailer or provider to offer more renewable options so that they can be more sustainable. And over 2/3, almost 70% of customers also want to really think about how they can save energy, not only for the bottom line savings, but also to be more environmentally friendly. And that's really encouraging. And I think all energy providers like ourselves need to do more for customers in this area.
And there's a lot out there to help us save money, look at our power usage and so on with apps. And then, of course, we've got digitisation. What role do you see digitisation playing in the future for SMEs when it comes to their energy?
The thing that is really important about digitisation is about giving control to the customer. So customers don't always feel in control with the confusion of the industry, with the confusion of how things consume energy. And I really believe that digitisation will give control back to customers. I mean, it starts with the information itself. So there is a huge programme of work to make sure that customers can have that information automatically. So these things like advanced meter rollouts or smart meters that you've heard about, the starting point will give customers almost 48 reads a day. Now, 48 reads a day versus maybe once in a while when you add a meter read, which is your time, which you shouldn't have to do, will actually allow companies to give customers control of when they're using energy and give tips and hints around how they can reduce their consumption and hence be more sustainable. So this is something we're investing heavily in because we really believe that digitization is about control, and actually, energy retailers need to invest in the technology that gives that control.
You're painting a very optimistic picture of saving money, using less energy, and lots of really positive bits of information coming through here. However, it does need to be taken on board by the SMEs themselves. And how ready are they to adopt new technology, new ideas, and a new way of thinking for that matter?
Business owners are very focused on running their businesses, and anything that they can see which is simple and easy to save money for their businesses, they're going to take that option straight away. I think it's more around how energy providers themselves start to provide that information in a way which means that the customers themselves don't feel like they're using a lot of their time themselves. So for me, it's very much about providing a simple choice and giving them the control.
Now, looking at Haven, looking at Opus Energy, what are the sort of things you're doing there to help your SMEs and your customers to, be sustainable, keep control of costs? And can you do it in a way that's actually quantifiable?
We're able to take some of the quantifiable benefits that we're already delivering to some of our larger and mid-sized businesses down through to smaller businesses, because it's really important that we can demonstrate ways by which customers can actually make those savings. But there are broader savings and broader opportunities for customers. I'll give you an example. We are currently working with a reasonably small tourist business, which one of the benefits of them taking our renewable energy wasn't just because of taking a good tariff that would save them money, but also what it allowed them to do was to get a gold eco status through their tourist company. And what that allows them to do is improve their reputation, and that allows them to grow their business. And it was quite nice anecdotally that they actually gave us some feedback around the fact that, by taking renewable power, by working with a trusted energy provider, they were actually improving their reputation in their business. And that was great news.
You've given us a fascinating insight into the industry at the moment, and a slight glimpse into the future as well of what we can expect when it comes to energy for SMEs. Jonathan Keeney from Drax, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.